Right, it's Saturday, May 16th. It is 7:09. I'm going to run a little late. The itinerary today, we're going to take off. We're going to go to Charlie's, have some breakfast, brisket, breakfast tacos, etc. At Rudy's Barbecue. Going to head over to the Lookout on Rampart Range Road. Might go to Woodland Park, film at Rainbow Falls, but I don't think so. I think I can get enough footage at the Outlook. But I've never pulled off there before. If there's too many people, I'm not going to film there anyway. So all right, we'll meet you at Rudy's. All right, made it to Rudy's, like 20 or probably even like 30 minutes late. Doesn't really matter. It's just a arbitrary time anyway. But we're here. I forgot to take my sunglasses off in the car, but I didn't want to sit there and talk to my food and record it in a restaurant in front of people. So I took some quick pictures of what I got just because it's kind of a cool place to go to. It was very good. All right, Charlie's was good. We're headed off to the Lone Tree Lookout. It's only like 5 miles away. Get there in a minute and we'll get back online. I keep saying Charlie's, I mean Rudy's. Charlie's was a really awesome barbecue place. It closed a long time ago. It closed not too long after I moved here in 2005. It's now 2026. It's been gone for a long time. I don't know exactly when it closed. It's not like I went there a lot because it's on the far other side of town. But first went there over 30 years ago when I came here to visit before I lived here. And I've been there a few times since I moved here. And then not long after I moved here, it closed down. There were two locations. One was like a restaurant and one was like a fast food place. But excellent food, but it's been gone for years. When I say Charlie's, I mean Rudy's. Climbing. I don't think I've ever climbed up here before in the 20 years I've lived here. This is Garden of the Gods. That's Balance Rock, kind of cool. Just kind of sits there. think I think at some point they did put some metal reinforcements at the bottom of that. Let's see if we can see out over the mountains there a little bit. Can't see Pikes Peak from where I'm at because there's a smaller mountain in front of it in the way. Anyway, there you go, Garden of the Gods. All right, so we got about a 6, maybe it's 4.5, 5, 6, I don't know, something short distance to go, but it's this dirt road, Rampart Range Road, to get us up to the Outlook. It's been a while since I've been on this road. When my daughter was little, there's a lot of places where you probably would think there should be guardrails and there's not. So she was kind of freaked out with the car, well, in my truck at the time, being that close to the what seems like a great fall if you went off the edge. Anyway, got some miles to go here. This turned out to kind of be a terrible idea as there was some sort of an event going on today. People are hiking and biking up and down the mountain, and like you have people on both sides of the road and they don't want to move over, and the car can't even fit between the people. The dirt road is so narrow, it's like two cars would have trouble passing each other. You have to be careful. And then the people walking or running are like, oh, I'm doing a thing, I own the road, which is fine, but I'm already on the road and I have no way to get out. So the choice is either kind of move over a little bit or have me run you over. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to get a flight here, although I did park somewhere right here that seems to be okay. I might be able to get up and get a little bit of footage. I'll see. Okay, I have zero photographic knowledge at all, nothing. And I did order some ND filters, which are like sunglasses for your drone. And the package arrived on Friday. Today is Saturday. The package arrived yesterday. And I opened it up, and the invoice says ND filters, but was actually in the package was a launch pad, a drone launch pad. I already have that. I don't need that. How the hell they made that mistake, I'm not really sure. All right, so the video on the card wouldn't, I couldn't read it with the MacBook Air when I took the card out of the drone and on site and read it in the MacBook. And then I tried to read it on the PC here and it wouldn't even open it. I'm not sure what was going on there. It had a, even truncated, did something weird with the name. But anyway, so from the MacBook Air, I uploaded them to the Apple iCloud and then downloaded those to the computer and processed them in DaVinci, and then the videos were fine. They're not glitchy at all now. So further on in the video, I know I mentioned that I think that the footage was bad and it was a bust, but that's before I got home and found out I could process that in DaVinci and clean it up. So I'm just trying to fly the drone, get a little stick time. It wasn't a good place to practice because I didn't feel confident flying it somewhere where if I had an issue, I couldn't get to it. But that's just a confidence thing because I haven't been flying much. It's been a long time since I flew. Um, Flying at work, you have a pilot in command that's also there with me, uh, sharing that responsibility, and then also an visual observer. So it's a little more comfortable. You're there by yourself and trying to watch the drone, trying to watch the screen. It can be a little intimidating. And then there was all those people popping up. So I was like, if I known there was an event this day, I wouldn't even have went up there. So I'm making no attempt to do anything cinematic or anything. I just kind of wanted to get a 360 view. I didn't think about it. Maybe I should have tried the orbit mode and just orbited myself and flown around. But um, I just kind of wanted to get a view of everything. It's kind of a hazy day, not a normal Colorado Springs day. You don't get that too often like that. But by the time I got home, it was even more cloudy, like it might rain. But I think it cleared up a little bit. But anyway, not as sunny as you would expect normally. A little bit hazy, and all the camera settings are just default turning the drone on. I didn't even look at them because I don't know what to change anyway. So my next step, that's kind of why another reason I backed off of, oh, I'm going to be a drone professional. I need to learn more about photography because some of the stuff that I would probably get to do would be the photography where you got to be able to adjust the lighting and the colors and everything. And I really know nothing. So I got to take some courses and watch some YouTube videos and figure some of that stuff out. But it's all part of it. The steps to get the business stuff is in line. What I'm lagging on behind is I really need to get some stick time. This wasn't a good place to just be there and practice. Like I said, you'll see an arrow pop up on here pretty soon. And these guys popped out of nowhere behind me and kind of startled me. So, after what happened at the off highway park, but then I talked to the guys and they were cool. So everything was fine. All right, so here I'm going to land the drone on the pad. And I like to do that manually. Uh, I haven't even tested how accurate the return to home is yet on the Mavic Pro 2. The spark will come down within inches of where you put it. I haven't checked it that much on this. I've been kind of landing it manually as well as the XD10 at work, Skydio XD10. One of the other guys, he always wants to do we're way out there and we're okay, let's come back. And he just hits return to home. And I want to fly back manually and land it and use return to home for when there's an issue. I know there's nothing wrong with that, but I think you need the skills to be able to fly back where you are and set it down. All right, I did fly. It was kind of cool. I took the card out, put it in the MacBook Air, and the video is so choppy it's unusable. And that's the newer Extreme card. So I got to look at the settings on the camera in the drone. Maybe I'm trying to record at too high of a rate. I don't know. The video is just as bad as it was on the cheap card that told me the write speed was too low. This one, I didn't get any errors. And, everything was fine while flying, but the video is literally choppy. Like it looks like just you take a picture every 3 seconds. I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, I did manage to find a place to park that's not too bad. So if I come up here again, there's plenty of room to park and throw out the landing pad. I kind of got distracted. Two guys popped out of the bushes directly in front of the car while I was landing. So I just like put it down real quick. I didn't try to get exactly on the pad. I wasn't sure what was happening. Somebody was approaching me again, but I talked to them for a minute. They were cool. No problems with them. Anyway, a successful flight was fun. A little nerve-wracking because in any direction it would be almost impossible to get to the drone if it went down. But that's just a confidence thing. You need to fly more. I've never had the drone fail to return or have any actual issues at all. Of the 3 drones I've had, the only issues I've had is when I bought the first Mavic Air, the camera went nuts and it was wobbling like this so bad you couldn't see anything, and I had to rely on return to home to get back, and I actually had to end up replacing that drone because I never could get it to work right. Anyway, that's it for this flight. If I go anywhere today on this trip, I'll add it to it. Anyway, thank you. Somewhere up on Rampart Range Road. Kind of hazy out there today. That's not typical for Colorado Springs. Should be bright and sunny. This is a breathtaking view. Just a small outlook on Rampart Range Road. I'm not sure if it has a name or not, but the Lone Tree outlook that I planned to come to, it wasn't even really big enough to park a vehicle, so I passed on it, and then I found several other places that are big enough to park and launch the drone and fly, but there's so many people on the road hiking and biking, and then the issue with the camera not shooting the footage correctly. I'm not going to fly the drone again today, but man, just look at that view. So down there that's Woodland Park down there. So I think we're almost to the top, and we'll be descending down the other side. It's been so long. I've done this before. It's probably been 16, 17 years ago, maybe even a little bit longer, since I did this Rampart Range route from Colorado Springs to Woodland Park. But man, this is just a breathtaking view. Not sure if the camera's grasping that or not, but man, it is just phenomenal. Let's see if we can zoom in down there a little bit. Yeah, and I can't wait to resolve these drone issues and get some more footage here in some of the local Colorado points of interest. All right, we have started. I pulled over to turn the microphone back on. I actually had it removed. I have 2 mics on my hat and a little thing that plugs into the iPhone, and it's very inexpensive. So if the sound's not that great, that's why. We've started the descent, and this has all been the better part of the road. There was some. First of all, though, this entire road is passable. You could bring your Prius up here. It's just that it's rocky and bumpy. It's not that you're not gonna bottom out or anything like that. If you weren't careful, you could cut a tire on a rock. But as you can see here, this is really smooth. It's not even bumpy right here. About as smooth as you're ever going to get on a dirt road. And then now here we're at Eagle Lake Camp. We're approaching one of the checkpoints for the event, which I'm not sure what it's called. Had I known there was an event today, I would have not done this today. I was kind of surprised. I was in Garden of the Gods and I turned left on the Rampart Range Road, and just a couple hundred feet in front of me, I think it was a police vehicle with the red and blue lights on, or red lights on, whatever it was, like a Suburban, and it said special event ahead. So I'm turning on Rampart Range Road, and I think, well, I don't have anything to do with that. The event's up ahead of me. Well, little did I know, the event is hiking and biking. Well, I think it's hiking, although there is bikers as well. It's hiking all the way from Colorado Springs to Woodland Park and back, it seems like, because there's people going in both directions. That's a long way. Maybe some people are going one way, some people are going the other way. I have no idea, but if you're going both ways, that is a long way. The sign said 15K marathon. Off the top of my head, I don't know how many miles that is. I think your regular 10K marathon is 26 miles. Is that right? This is a long ass run to go from Colorado Springs to Woodland Park and back. That is a long way. I'll try to look it up when I get back and see what actually happened here. But we're not descending too quick, but we are on the back side descending down into the Woodland Park area. See out there, I don't want to try to drive and do the camera too much, but you can see the reservoir out there. All right, back on Highway 24, headed down. Had to piss really bad, and I was really thirsty. All I had was this big thing of coffee, and it's only warm, but the coffee is what's making me thirsty in the first place. So I'm like, screw it, I can just make it home. And I think, wait, the whole day here is about kind of cruising, taking it easy, having some fun. So I decided to pull over at a Phillips 66 Alta. Got myself a Monster. There is no bathroom. You got to use a porta potty outside, but it was clean. That was fine. And I am headed home. And now I'll be back on the regular highway. Nothing scenic or anything about that. Although it is a beautiful drive, but it's just a regular highway. It's not any of the off-highway lookout type things. But it is a beautiful ride from Woodland Park back to the Springs. All right, back at the house. Just a little over 4 hours to do that whole thing. I think it was a bust as far as the drone. The guy's about to back into my car right there. What the I think it's a bust as far as the drone video goes. I got to figure out, do I still need a better card, or is it a setting on the drone? It is so choppy, it's unusable. It's no better than the cheap card was a couple weeks ago when I did it. And this was one of the extreme cards. It should be a better card. I don't know, but I'll put together a summary when I get back at the desk and compile all this video from today and see if we have something that we can post. All right, thank you for watching. If you got this far,